Hey everybody, it is Jenn and Kanata, and I just wanted to do a February low spend month update. So, the total that we spent all month, all February, for groceries was $347.20. So, $116 of that my daughter did um, last, not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. So, February 21st, she went out and did groceries with my other daughter, Abby, and bought stuff for themselves with the stuff that we had in the house. But they wanted certain things because she went on Pinterest and was making homemade pizza pockets and pesto with pasta, and she wanted some more cheese and all that stuff. And she bought some juices and stuff that I normally, well, I do buy one on sale, but she only wanted to go to one store. She did not want to go to multiple different stores, and that was fine. We had said that was fine. So I was quite impressed that she spent $116. So, and that means I spent 230 $31. Um, so I mean, what I had spent on February 4th. So I spent $70 at Freshco, $70.17. I spent $161.13 at Superstore. There was about a $32 bit of a gift card, which I didn't count as part of my budget because I had already got that, so it wasn't really money that I was more talking about cash in hand. And then the $115.90 my daughter spent. So $347.20. Our normal grocery budget is $300 to $400 every 2 weeks. So about $800 to $900 a month. That includes cat food, feminine products, and meals for a family of four. But I've been trying to cut that down to use the extra money towards savings for a vacation, towards savings for meat order, which I already did last month, and towards savings of just putting away for savings for, eventually I will retire, and since I'm not currently working right now, my pension with the Canada pension, like CPP, um, is very small. It will not be enough to like live off of because I only worked for about 15 years that I was paying taxes. 15, yeah, about 15 years. I do plan on going back to work, at least part time, as soon as Abby's health gets better. In since she was born, I have worked part time a bit, but it's been more of respite work, kind of like glorified babysitting, but with special needs, kids and adults that need physical care, attendant, and stuff like that. So it was much more involved than that. But it's just been respite, like a few hours here or a day here. So um, that is what my plan is. But first, we have to get Abby's health better. That being said, the amount of money that I saved this month and money I saved last month, I was able to lend a friend some money because she had a really bad month of January. And bills had come up, rent, she needed car repairs, she's a single parent. Um, she hasn't had a full daycare roster since September, so what she's normally budgeting for food and stuff like that and things for her house has been half of what it normally is because you can have four kids, baby, like for daycare, and she's been doing two and a half kids. So, and even then, sometimes the halves are not always there. And she's just too nice to make them pay when they're not there, even though they're holding a spot. That being said, she needed some help. And usually I don't lend money. I try not to do that because it always puts a strain on our relationship. I've known her for many years, and she's helped me out in the past. Not necessarily financially, but with rides and stuff like that for Chio and stuff like that. So I know that she's good for it. She's already made plans to pay it back. So I did lend her some money to go towards that stuff that were urgent bills that need to get paid. And I think that me saving this money the last 2 months, and I'm planning on doing it again in March, I am just not going to video what we eat each day. I am planning on just doing my grocery hauls and updates on what we've been spending money on. Us saving that money, I think it was kind of like serendipitous, kind of like God's way of saying, like, okay, here, you save this money, and oh, look, here's somebody else who kind of needs it. They'll give it back to you. And so I was able to help somebody, and that made me feel good to be able to help somebody that I know that if I was in this exact same situation and she was in my situation, that she would have been able to help me. That being said, I don't do that often. And I've been blessed with this money. Like my husband works and he gives me the money to do the groceries and stuff, and I make that money stretch. And that's my job, you know. Um, and I think I do a good job with that money. So when this type of thing, I mean, I discussed this with my husband. We had a good few hours of discussion because he also feels like I do of not lending money to people just because he's lent it out to friends and stuff over the years, and it's burnt bridges, you know. And so sometimes when he's lent money, it's been small amounts, and it's been like, here, I'm lending it to you, but I'm not necessarily even expecting it back. If I don't get it back, it's kind of a gift, so that there's no strain on the relationship. And most times the money comes back, or if it's truly a gift, it's truly a gift. But that being said, um, it's been just a busy month, and I was able to lend money that I had because I saved it, and I think that is what its purpose was. Now, planning on doing it for March again, and I think I'm going to be planning on doing it for March, April, May type thing, because I still have lots of stuff in the freezer that I have to eat through, and it's been a nice to challenge myself to try and do it under $400 for the whole month, which is tight, but it's possible. And I have lots of food already. I'm still going to be stocking up when things are on sale, but I am not going to go elaborate on some of the food purchases that I could normally do, just because. Um, and also, we saved money with PC points, with gift cards that we previously had from before Christmas. Because what usually happens is throughout the year, I'll buy some gift cards and I'll either not use them or I'll put them away to be used around Christmas time, to either use for food and or to be given away as gifts. Because gift cards are just easier to give to somebody. And these were ones that I had bought for groceries, and we just didn't finish them off. So I still have, I think, about $16 or $17 on one card, and I don't know how much on the other card. I have some left over on like only a few dollars, I think, on the Superstore card. So I don't really count those as money because I didn't spend them that month. Um, but even if I put into that amount with the amount that I spent, $347.20. If I add $37 to that, $35 to that, that would have been $382.20. That's still under $400. That's really pretty good. That's less than $100 a person per month. So the average American family spends more than that. This is a thrifty budget. And if we only had that amount of money, it'd be really tight, especially with Canadian prices, to just use that amount of money and not use what I have in my fridge, freezer, pantry. But I'm trying to use that amount of money and to use it less so I can use the stuff we have so we don't waste it. I don't want to waste anything. I don't want things to go bad. So I'm going to continue into February and into March, just not as much videotaping of what we ate. I'm still going to videotape like recipes and stuff like that, but not specific. This is what we ate on the first. This is what we ate on the second and stuff like that. I did up to the 20th of February, and I'm still producing those videos. So, that's about it. I'm also hoping to check out some recipes. I've been really into following some Depression era recipes, some recipes from wartime, some interesting recipes where like making desserts without a lot of sugar, a lot of butter, or whatever. Like when things were rationed, right? Those come some of the best recipes come out of times of struggle and stuff. And I always like to expand my my cooking repertoire. And some things will be a hit, some things will be a miss. But I hope to bring you along with me on this journey, on this adventure. And please feel free, comment down below. What are some things you'd like to see on this channel? What recipes would you like to see? What type of cooking would you like to see? Is there anything else that you're not currently seeing that you'd like to see on this channel? Like, I'm not a good organizer. I do crafts, but I haven't really had the time or the energy to do a lot of crafts. I am hoping that once the snow is starting to melt, because today is raining, we have a bit of rain, hopefully it won't turn into freezing rain. I will melt some of the snow and I'll have more of a want to exercise outside. Because I've found that I can't really do much exercising inside the house. I've done it before, I've tried. I just don't have the motivation. So, but going for a walk, going for a little jaunt to it, to the mall and back or whatever, it gives me a bit more of energy and stuff like that, and more motivation to do it. But I don't like to do it really in crappy weather because it's crappy, and you never know if the sidewalks are plowed, if there's ice underneath it, if there's puddles. And the last thing I want to be is wet and cold and miserable and still have to walk home. So, but hopefully you'll come on this journey with me and we will find things to do together. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below what type of things you'd like to see on this channel. Okay, bye, friends.